for some reason somebody else likes you a lot, I don't know.
I'm not
I'm
buying
not
it.
buying. Neither am I. I'm not.
Wait, although my mom has been trapped inside her nursing home room for 3 months, she could be dialing, making calls, and you know.
Vote for my boy to stay on. I love him. He's a precious little boy.
That's right. Yes, that's all he has is Bosie and the show.
Exactly. He doesn't have
Yeah.
much to roll on.
So how was
So
your
how?
Father's Day, man?
Wow. The Father's Day was great. I didn't get the cardboard tie that I did state I was going to possibly get.
What are you gonna wear to church?
The whole thing is I got to be loud in church again before I can wear something, and
Wow.
that's what got me in trouble in the first place was because I didn't wear anything to church.
Ah,
Hey, listen, God was wearing a loincloth. I wanted to wear a loincloth. Nobody thought it would be humorous. Who knows? But other than that, I did get a no cards because they didn't go card shopping, but they did make they had I don't know, like these arts and crafts blank like picture frame whatever they are where you can paint on them.
yes.
So, and I wish I would have taken a picture to show everybody, but they painted a couple of things that I like, which is Marvels with the Avengers. They painted a comedy mic, and and in fact, my son went ahead and goes, "Good luck," and
Good.
a couple of
Good
other little
luck.
pictures. Yeah, and then I couldn't tell. Uh, I had to ask who was the person that was painted in the middle of this wonderful picture that got handed to me, and my son said it's me, Daddy, and I was like, you look like Elon Musk. I don't get it.
You hope.
Yeah, well, I mean, but I was like, really? I was like, oh, well, yeah, it kind of looks like you if you smile. I
Oh.
don't know.
Oh.
But that was the one thing, and then like I said, I got a stepdaughter, so she went off to go visit her father for the day. I
Nice.
got to do some yard work. We went to the beach. I did some old fogey things like go ahead and feed the birds. My son gets a kick out of it too,
You fed the
and
birds.
yeah, fed the birds. That's
Now, now I know. I know you were picked on this week for buying generic soda. So do you? What do you feed the birds? Like, what kind of downtrodden seed shit are you giving them?
Well, it is actually it's because we don't like to throw things away because, like I said, we are so cheap. But we finally had to get rid of the cookies and the bagels from Christmas. So
Nice.
it was definitely time, and that was it. It was just a nice, quiet, decent day. How about you, my friend? I heard you went on an adventure with your boy.
I did. We actually played golf together at Bethpage and had a great time. Really nice out. One of his friends joined us, whose dad happens to live out of state, and
Okay.
so good kid. So we played golf at Bethpage, and it was beautiful out. And then we came home, and his birthday was Saturday, so we
Right.
celebrated his birthday, Father's Day, and everything all lumped together. It was good, good time.
Did you barbecue?
I did nothing. The women did all the prep work. I just came home, turned the grill on, and barbecued the shish kebabs.
So okay, so and hence you wind up barbecuing
But
like every
yeah, but
other
I
man.
but that's like I love barbecuing. I would grill all day. I don't care.
Well, as long as you get to wash it down with a beer and
Yeah,
not a what do you call those? What do you call those nasty things that they've been trying to pawn off as beer? What was it?
that the
The
stuff you drink.
hops?
You mean the White Claw?
Well, no, I don't drink White Claw. What do I do? What do I look like? I'm in my 30s and below. I'm not a millennial. I don't drink White Claw. Come on, get the hell out of here.
you you have IPAs you're talking about?
That's it. IPAs. I remember you were discussing about that and how wonderful and how fully stocked you are in your fridge.
Nice, nice. Well, Tim Saliani's watching. I don't want to pick on IPAs because he threatened to come and drink some and then piss all over my driveway. So I'm just gonna say that IPAs are delicious and have at it. So
Well, how about this? I won't drink any IPAs. I'll just have anything of a fluid, and I'll go ahead and I'll still piss on your lawn. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't. I have no shame in the game. I mean, I'm not showing anything when I unzip my fly, anyways.
wow, fantastic.
So, well, I just figured like the viewers. What do we got? Well, are we up from 6 to 7 now?
We have 7. Yeah.
Okay,
We're
good, good,
well,
good.
we're at a very good time slot. 80-degree dinner time. We're big. We're big in this community. So basically, the 7 people who are watching us are either stuck at the Sonic drive-through, or or they just finished eating their cold sandwich from leftover lunch.
Oh my God! Speaking about food, I have to quickly dabble into this. Oh my God! Guess what happens tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Guess what happens tomorrow in Long Island?
Go ahead. Inside dining.
Phase 3, inside dining.
Wow.
So you know what that means. I am definitely taking a
Chili.
beeline straight to Chili's.
Don't you owe Danielle Asher some food?
Yes, I do, but it's a special moment between me and that establishment. So this is something I'm going to have to tackle on my own. I had to make sure that the setting is right. I want to make sure that like my table is still available,
Nice.
and that the candles are properly lit. So this way, when I go ahead and I do invite Danielle Asher out to drinks and dinner and all of that nonsense that will probably happen that evening, I want
Nice.
to make sure that she's going to enjoy the evening.
You know what? I feel like you don't have to admit it. I mean, but because I'm sure the amount of offers you get for promotions and things like that because of this internationally known show we do.
Yes.
But I feel like you're really lobbying hard to be this chili spokesperson.
Listen, the only thing I have against Chili's is not a damn thing. Their food is perfect. Their wait staff, when they come, is impeccable timing. And you know what I'm talking about. It's like when you're sitting there and you have a mouthful of whatever the crap you ordered, and then they happen to stop by at that direct time and go, "Is everything to your liking?"
And then you spit on them. Yeah.
It's good. I mean, really. Like I said, they're impeccable timing on checking up and how your everything is on your table.
All right.
I mean, but you know what? I'm really amazed is that I'm hearing about all these places. Considering we're going to be going to indoor dining again, all these places now they're taking precautions and sterilizing and cleaning. What the fuck were they doing before? What
Yeah.
were they doing before all of this happened? Were they just sitting there going and then just wiping it down to make sure it came to a gloss?
Well, look at yourself though. You used to wash your hands as often as you wash them now?
Yes. I'm
Which is
still at the
what,
same
once
rate.
once a week?
Once again, I'm at the same rate.
Right.
I haven't changed,
Okay.
but no, I like I said, I in the beginning, let me tell you, I touched a door, hand sanitize. I grabbed something, I wiped my hands with a Clorox wipe. I came within the proximity of 8 foot of a person, throwing on my mask and saying back off. Now it's turned into whatever, just give me that and
Yeah, but you
this.
do, you see though that, and hopefully we're okay around here, but you see half the country that took this lightly is now they're dealing with what we dealt with a month and a half ago. So,
And I
the
only
numbers are climbing, and let's hope that we're in our little cocoon over here.
listen,
And,
and I only have
but, you know,
I only have one thing to say to those individuals. Fuck you and good for you for not going ahead and listening and pretending everything was hunky dory wherever you were because we don't got it here. No, it traveled around the world.
yeah,
What do you think? What do you think? It's sitting there and wondering about timeshares?
yeah.
Come on.
Hey, Bose,
Yes, yes.
hold your breath for a second because I want to tell everybody about the wonderful teespring.com because I know that you're a big fan. And one day we're going to have something to offer at teespring.com. I don't know what it's going to
Yes.
be. But anyway, folks, go to teespring.com, scroll down to the browse line. There's a little browser thing there, and click in Govs Radio. When you get on Govs Radio, you'll see a lot of options for your favorite shows. Hey, No Rhyme, No Reason, Knock 'em Dead Radio, Three's Company could be Chef Felix, Pazuzu. You're looking at the guy next to me was a champion on Oh, never mind. But you could get hats, shirts. They have towels. Towels. Bosey's doing his Christmas shopping on teespring.com. Anyway, soon enough we will have maybe a little mug or a T-shirt or something there for no rhyme, no reason. And what you want to do is you want to take a picture with your hat, your shirt, your mug, or whatever, and then send it into govsradio.com. And every day they're picking out winners, and they're going to give away tickets to one of the three governors' clubs. 5 stages. What? 5 stages, right? Five. We got a patio. Stages. We got a little room. We got a big room. We got in Levittown. We got the Brokerage in Belmore and McGuire's out in Bohemia. So you got 5 chances here. And they will be opening soon, and comedy will be rocking and rolling. So, teespring.com, scroll down to the browse line, put in Govs Radio, type in your favorite show, and never too late to do your Christmas shopping. 184 days left till Christmas. Shopping.
Not that you've been doing the countdown clock like I have, but I have to say I already gone ahead and I purchased a very special gift for you, my friend, off of teespring.com.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. And yes, I will tell you that it's well deserved.
Well, it is.
Thanks.
I can't tell you what it is because, it's a gift. It's a surprise for Christmas.
Nice.
That Santa Claus drops off.
Sweet. Hey, Bose, usually at this time, I like to give you a little opportunity to do your little rant of the week.
I got many things.
And you pick your good one and have at it. And then I got a little one. I might have to pick up at the end here. I have a little bit of thing that's kind of bugging me, and I might do my best Jeff Posey impersonation.
Does it have to do with that gentleman?
No.
Okay, so let's see here. What do we have going on for the past couple of weeks? Number one, Karens are on the loose. Okay, I actually made a couple of videos recently that got aired on Govs Radio, where I'm recently complaining about the Karens. And you want to know what? I actually invested in the Ring doorbell because you want to know why? It was a cheap way of not hiring someone to run the cables in my house to go ahead, and I needed a new doorbell. There's like sections of the Ring doorbell where you get to go ahead, and it says view events. Okay, you know what these events are? They're okay if someone went ahead and go, I lost my puppy. I lost a kitten. Okay, fine. Maybe you want to go ahead and let everybody know about these items that you apparently lost because you can't keep the fucking animal inside. Fine by me. But I'm getting tired of the alerts of saying, I heard a loud bang. Are those gunshots? We don't live in the epicenter of crappy neighborhoods. It's Long Island, okay? And you want to know where I'm hearing these gunshots? Where it comes up? Levittown, Bethpage, Farmingdale, Kings Park. I was like, get the fuck out of here. It's fireworks. Stop it. It's fireworks. Because you know what everyone did? They went ahead, they grabbed their stimulus check, if you got one, and they purchased fireworks. They took a drive to Pennsylvania when they were trying to run away from the virus, and they were like, oh, look at this, phantom fireworks. Let's go buy some, family. And that's what they did. And they're lighting off fireworks, people. Stop reporting bullshit. Other than that, take your Ring doorbell, bend over slightly, and stick it up your ass. So that ends about my Ring doorbells.
Wow.
Now I have another thing. It's a cute idea. I mean, I always got a kick out of it at first when it came out about maybe 10 years ago. You go ahead, you're feeling kind of festive. You want to go ahead and throw those wonderful antlers and red nose on your Santa Fe or your Prius. And you want to make it look like a goddamn Rudolph the Red-Nosed piece of shit reindeer. Okay, I get it. It's festive. It's cute. It's right next to all the other assholes that drive around in Cherokee, whatever the fucks, and they put Christmas lights around the top because for some reason they're a mobile Christmas tree. But the latest craze, I don't know if you've seen it, and there's assholes out there selling it. You can buy one right now for a low price of $25. They will make you a big, gigantic fucking pizza box with a circle, spray painted black, and call it a graduation hat, so you can put it on top of whatever fucking expedition or goddamn caravan that you're driving around for your goddamn graduation parades. So this way, all those wonderful people that earn their graduation and their degrees to go God knows where in life, they deserve one of those to be seen on a car passing by their house. Go out there, $25.99. Not found on teespring.com, by the way.
No.
Oh.
So, let me tell you what I'm pissed about, Bose.
Go ahead, and then I have one more to follow after
You,
you. Go ahead.
you know that everybody's been on this. There's been a lot of publicity in the news about these statues getting ripped down and people taking down statues and all that stuff. Okay, listen, I that's not where my rant lies. My rant lies with the people who claim, what's next? What are they going to tear down the Statue of Liberty and then nobody will do anything about it? Anybody who thinks that tearing down a Confederate statue is the equivalent of the Statue of Liberty skipped social studies for 5 straight years. Okay? So the Statue of Liberty, it signifies everything that those Confederate statues doesn't signify. Okay? Listen, you guys had a little fun from 1861 to 1865 and you fucking lost. Okay? Here's the problem. The statues, most of them, Bose, they didn't go up until 1910. It was like 50 years afterwards, okay? This is when the NAACP was formed and all that stuff. Suddenly, Confederate statues are popping up all over the place, okay? Now that, people are finally opening their eyes and realizing how unbelievably racist and, derogatory all these statues are, and they're being torn down, people feel that the next thing that people are going after is the Statue of Liberty. Okay, it's insane. I've seen no less than 5 or 6 posts alone today on social media about this. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, the Statue of Liberty is a universal symbol of freedom. Okay, look, originally French made it. It was a symbol of a friendship between France and the U.S. Okay, but it signifies much more than that. How many millions of people, immigrants, came to the country? First thing they see is the Statue of Liberty, right? Yes. But these asshats who can't get their head off or anything, and of course it's all, unfortunately, I keep saying it's my demographic. We keep saying, oh, it's bullshit, we're changing history. Yeah, because some of it sucked and it was racist. It's time. It's got to go. It's not the Statue of Liberty. The people who are tearing this stuff down are the ones who believe in the Statue of Liberty. So get your heads out of your asses and read a book or something.
Listen, number one, anyone that sits there and says they're going to plot to go ahead, it sounds like something out of a goddamn cartoon where they're going to go ahead and plot to steal the Statue of Liberty. Who are they? Carmen Sandiego?
Acme Rocket, and they send it up into the
okay,
sky.
I mean, what are they doing? Are they going ahead and commandeering West Comfort, and they're going to throw ropes around the damn statue and tow it out to sea?
Yep.
No, it's not happening. Listen, do I agree that some certain landmarks and statues, some of them, their time has passed and time has changed? I agree. We should get rid of them. We should go ahead and get rid of them properly, other than like one person who I saw a long time ago that got crushed by
one. Don't pull it down on top of your family. That's a little bit,
Exactly. Do it the right way. Say, listen, I mean, like, it doesn't happen overnight, but these people, they want to tear down the world. And now listen, now here's the other one. And I don't know if you might agree or disagree, but you're familiar with the Museum of Natural History, right?
I saw the movie.
Yeah, okay. And then, no, I'm not talking about Night in the Museum. Calm down.
Then no.
Okay. So I've been there. It's been a landmark. It's been a tourist attraction for God knows how many years, okay? Everybody visits it. So now everybody is offended. You ready for this one? For the statue of Teddy Roosevelt. They want to have that down. Because, why? It has right standing next to him, quote-unquote, black slave and a Native American. All right. So you want to know what? Let's go back to, let's take it a step further. Okay, everybody wants to go ahead. I mean, like you said, times are changing. But at the same token, if you have something like a museum and something that has showing history, I don't care about the landmarks because, Buford T. Justice decided to go ahead and put his staple in the South. But listen, why are we going to? I mean, like I said, you can't get rid of every bit of history. Like, listen, history, okay, or the saying goes, you learn from your past. So if you go ahead, while you're at it, why don't you just go ahead and start just burning some books too? Why don't we take a step further?
Listen, but here, look, I'm not disagreeing with you, but all I'll say is this. Honestly, I can't tell somebody what to be offended by. Do I think people I'm not talking about on the racial side. I'm talking about on the people take it a step further with something else, like
Yeah.
But when people start leaving, like a noose in a NASCAR guy's bay, and they're griping over the Confederate flag and stuff, dude, come on. I mean, what century are you living in? It's time to move ahead. It's time. Look, I'm sorry, but if you're a middle class white guy from Long Island, okay, I I'm not allowed to tell somebody what to be offended by in
No.
racial terms because I've never walked a mile in their shoes, so I don't get to do that. But it seems like everybody, everybody's on that. So anyway, let's do what we do best. Talk about nothing of value. Okay, I have a question for you that I've been thinking
Go for
about
it.
all
Shoot.
week, and I want to know the truth, a non-hesitation answer from you. Are you ready?
Oh boy. Okay.
You ready?
I'm gonna try to be ready.
How old were you the last time you shit your pants?
40.
How old are you now?
I'm gonna be 42.
Okay.
Hey, listen.
Well,
It's
listen.
on.
You're
It's
not
on.
alone, my friend. You're not alone. Listen, I have statistics on this. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I have statistics. By the way, the No Rhyme No Reason actuarial and statistical team that we have in the back is amazing. I mean, I don't know what our payroll is getting up to, but I got to tell you, these guys are worth every penny. Okay. Um, Survey results, by the way.
Yes.
The average adult, okay, shits their pants 2 times between the ages of 26 and 39. Now you were 40, so maybe you're a late bloomer. I don't know, but
Well, I am able to
congrats.
hold my own.
Yeah, but
You know what?
I want your feedback on this. Oh, by the
Go
way,
ahead.
sharding does not count. This is a full blown deuce. Okay, no sharding.
Oh, well, then I take it back.
Then it was 41. Um,
No, like I said, I've accidentally, like I said, I have,
wait. Here,
started.
wait.
And I
But this
mean,
is the statistic that I want to know your answer to. You ready?
okay, go ahead.
79% of the survey takers admitted to throwing the underwear away after they shit their pants.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not saving that puppy.
So
What? It holds no sentimental
you
value in my
ditched it.
life.
Gone.
I didn't go on a date. I didn't. There was no exchange of vows. It's in the garbage. It's done. It's finished. That's it. No.
No, no. It wasn't like these are my lucky draws, and now I got to clean them. They're out.
I don't have a lucky jock. I don't have a lucky anything. The only thing I have luck with is no luck.
Okay. Well,
So
by the way, you ready for this one?
go for it. Shoot.
People who were surveyed who claimed they've gotten a DWI, okay, or a DUI, 54% of them claim that they've shit their pants the same night they got the DUI or the DWI.
Well, to be
Now,
fair,
now, I mean, but if you're, how bad does the night have to be? I mean, you got to go all in.
now are you trying to shit yourself to get out of the ticket?
Well, good question, but I don't know. That wasn't one of the questions, but just think about, you're having a bad day. The question is this: do you see the police lights in your back window after you've already shit your pants, or do you see the lights in the back window and then you say, "Officer, I'm hammered, but I got to get to a bathroom."
Hmm.
What
Well,
did you
on
do in
my
your case? How'd you get out of the DWI?
well, there was an exchange of creams and fluids. Um,
Nice.
no, like I said, like I said, if I get pulled over these days, it's because no matter what, I'm getting a ticket because I drive a huge vehicle and it's a money making scheme on that end. But usually when I'm driving around in the cargo van or in my own personal car, I drive the speed limit, if not under, because once again, I'm 93. And
I
then
can't believe you drive. But I mean, is there anything scarier than seeing you in a panel van?
Well, especially when I don't cover it up where it says free candy on the side.
Yeah, that's just. I mean,
But as far as anything, I think in my case, I don't know. I think I would probably shit on myself whether it's been a night of drinking or not. If there was like two cop cars, there's two cop cars. I'm definitely letting go. That's it. No questions asked. The smell. It's like you'd be wondering if I was dead or I was trying to practice how to fertilize my lawn.
Now, would you? I
One of
mean,
the two.
I know that they say 79% of the people toss their underwear away, but I mean, at that point, I'm almost thinking of selling the car.
Uh,
I mean, what?
well,
Every time you get in it, the memories alone would just be horrible.
well, that's where you go ahead and you go to the junkyard and you purchase another seat.
Another seat. Okay,
Another
great.
seat.
All right.
That's it.
So you
That's my
throw.
answer for that.
So just to be clear, when Bozy shits himself, he throws away the underwear and the car seat.
Yes, absolutely.
And
With the kid in it.
and this all circles back to whatever it is you ate at Chili's.
Absolutely. And this is the problem. This is the ongoing problematic situation that I'm always in. I mean, there's been times where I sit there and we're done and they want to go ahead and they want to get the chocolate chip cookie with the ice cream on it. And I've already eaten my garbage from Chili's and they want to have dessert and they want to have it there. And so they're dabbling in. And of course, I'm a fat fuck. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take that spoon. I'm going to dab it in. I'm going to grab some of that chocolate ass nasty syrup along with the cookie, some of the ice cream, and all that really is a hot laxative, getting ready to push out whatever garbage I ate that was overspiced, oversalted to hide the real taste of crap that they serve. But nevertheless, after that moment, it turns into like where you get that whole, oh no.
Uh,
And I have to look at all my family. I had to sit there. We gotta go. No, you don't understand. No,
re- remember when I said? Remember when I said I'd pick you up to go to that place? I'll meet you there.
that's fine. Not
I
a
don't.
problem. Completely
I don't
understand.
think I want you on my seats.
Well, just don't get me any chocolate chip cookie with the fudge and the ice cream, and we'll be all good.
Nice.
So,
Um. So, Bose, here's
yes,
another.
my man.
Here's a great story for you.
Yes.
A guy from Michigan.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
A guy from Michigan, the state of Michigan. Okay.
Yes, I've heard of it.
He won the lottery for the second time in 3 years.
And why doesn't he have COVID and AIDS at the same time?
Evidently. So the guy buys. Listen to this. He hit on two scratch offs, allegedly with a coin that his dead father gave him, a lucky coin, which I don't know how lucky it could have been. His father died, but
Exactly.
anyway. But the guy used the lucky coin and 3 years apart won $4 million twice on two scratch offs. Now, here was why I thought of you. One,
Because I always lose.
yeah, that
Okay.
that and you probably are the guy who scratches off and wins but doesn't understand it, and you throw the ticket away, and the guy who finds it gets the money. But the guy after the first time he won quit his job and just said he was going to do fishing. Okay, he was going to go fishing. Hopefully, he does it better than you and Keegan and myself did it.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
However, the second time he wins, now what do you do? What does Jeff Bosey do? The first time and after the second time if he wins. More importantly, would Jeff Bosey play the lottery again after winning the first time?
No, because I would have thought that my luck is up.
Really?
Yes,
You
I would
wouldn't have
definitely
thought, I'm the luckiest guy in the world, I'm going to keep doing this?
Oh fuck no, no! I definitely sit there and go. It's kind of like that whole thing of I can't even give a good example, but the whole thing is you go ahead, you grab what you have, and you go.
Well, what would you do?
Kind
What
of
would
like
you do
the
if you won?
looters.
What would you do if you won?
If I did win, now what's the amount that I'm winning? That's the
Well,
big
he
question.
won, first time he won $4 million.
Okay, I already have the answer.
So let's say you net 2.5 out of that.
You net 2.5 out of the 4. First thing is like the typical, white trash.
Do not tell me
fucking-
you're going to Chili's. Don't tell me.
Well, I was going to get a lifetime gift certificate for Chili's.
Nice.
No, the first thing I would do, and like I said, any poor white trash working class moron like myself would say, pay off all my debt and all my bills so it all goes away. Fine. House, free and clear. Done. Finished. Now, that will absorb mostly, I would have to say, a good portion of the million, right? Okay. So we could do two things with the other million. Either A, you can invest it, which would be a decently semi-smart thing to do if you're able to, know somebody who's good with investing,
All right.
or I would have to say invest and purchase a business or a chain of businesses that would go ahead and keep thriving to where you keep on making money off of it. Don't worry about the million today. You'll go ahead, you'll collect it in, let's say, 10 years, and then so on and so on and so on and so on. So you have a constant income off of that 1 million.
Well, it was a much more responsible answer than I expected from the Bows, but but just think about the dedication this guy had. That after winning 4 million, he
Yes.
kept buying scratch offs and then wins another 4 million. It's crazy. And all this guy's doing is going fishing.
With his lucky coin, with his
You
lucky
imagine,
quarter.
you know what kind of tasty jelly beans he could buy for the bait, because that's what you use, right?
Well,
Jelly
actually,
beans
it's
or
more of
gummy
like
bears.
it's not gummy bears, it's gummy worms.
Oh, gummy worms. I'm sorry.
Yes.
So,
So,
ooh.
so all he needed was one little lucky coin.
His dead. He got it. His father is now deceased, but when he gave it to him, obviously he was alive. But he didn't will it to him or anything. It said that his dad had given him a coin, and he had it as his. I guess he won his first scratch up with it, and he used it thereafter.
You know what my father told me before he passed? He didn't give me
Get
any
out.
fucking. Well, besides that, he didn't give me any fucking coins. He says this is when he was in a hospice. Best time. He tells me when I go, you can have it all. You can have the bills, the truck, and her.
Ooh.
And her means my mother. So in retrospect, it was like, here, you can have all of my bullshit aggravation that I've had to deal with, and it's all for you because I care.
Have you ever tried to scratch off a lottery ticket with your mom? I mean, it's not. It's just not. It's not the same as a lucky coin.
It's kind of weird, and like I said, I mean, and every time I would run over the ticket with the truck or whatever it is, and the bills kept coming in, so I got lost in the pile of stuff I had to pay, so I would lose that ticket too.
You ever
So,
win?
yeah, no.
You ever win anything worth discussing on a scratch off or anything?
The largest amount I have won on a scratch off was $120. That's it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that's it. Every then all the other ones are like $2 here, $40 here, $10
Right.
here, 40, and that's all it is. So all it is the cock tease to make you go buy more tickets. So let's say if I let's for an example, if I go ahead, I purchase a $2 ticket, I win, and I go ahead, I give the man the ticket, and I say, "Give me my $2 back." He's like, "You don't want to play again?" It's like, no. That was the good old mighty universe of telling me, take your $2 shitty and keep on freaking moving down
You
the
just
road,
love
buddy.
you love hearing that machine go da 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 da. You get your $2 and you leave.
Well, I do feel a little bit of royalty when that thing goes
You
off.
go home and you say to you go home and you tell your wife, you go, listen, if I hit the lottery, what do
You
you
get
say?
half.
I give you half and we just go our separate ways. And she goes, deal. And you go, here you go.
That's it. If I hit the lottery, it'd be
Here's your
like,
dollar. I won $2.
exactly.
Call it a day. Wow. So the most you won is $120.
That's all I've won in my entire.
I don't think I've ever won more than $100, and I that might even be a stretch on a scratch off. But two buddies and myself once won. After golf, we went to play quick draw,
Right.
and we were snockered. We were pounding beers and shots and hanging, and we wound up winning like at least 12 grand in this place out east on Long Island playing quick draw, and yeah, so that was about it. But nothing else ever.
Well, my father won the New York State lottery, but it was not the large amount. It was I think it was 40 grand. I don't know what he did with the money. Never heard about it until once again, his hospice stories. It's next to the trying to find shit like Hoffa or anything. Like any of his shit was a mystery that he owned. It's like I have this hidden here. I have this hidden here. I was like, once again, I was like, thank you, Dad, for leaving me on a fucking Easter egg hunt.
Oh God. So Bose, last little
Yes.
tidbit here I have for you.
Go for it.
There's this 8-year-old kid from California. Okay.
Oh, listen, I'm not interested. Stop it. I know you're trying to do your temptation thing, and the
No,
cops
no,
trying to do. No, it's not happening. No.
Okay.
No.
Good.
No.
Good. Listen, this kid, the youngest ever to become a life master at bridge. Bridge, like when you think of bridge, don't you think of like
Senior
senior
citizens.
living,
Yeah.
assisted
Yeah.
living? This kid is 8 years old, and he's become a life master. So my questions are simple. One, the fuck is an 8-year-old doing playing bridge, and how does an 8-year-old accomplish something that experts say take usually decades to accomplish this title? He's 8.
Well, I mean, it's like that thing. What was it? Something Fisher, Bobby Fischer with the chess. So it could be something to that effect. For some reason, there is something where these little bit here, a little bit there of these little geniuses being popping up. I mean,
I know,
people
but
are
you
like,
think old people when you think chess? I think old people when I think of bridge.
yeah, yes, I think this is something that, like, when you go on your outings, that you definitely attend to. But let's not stir away from the whole conversation. Who is introducing? Let's say, I mean, I'm pretty sure he wasn't grandmaster at 8. Let's say, just for shits and giggles, who introduced him to this boring game at the age of, let's say, 6?
Well,
Even to get his feet wet.
his older brother and him
It's what, 90?
win tournaments. His older brother's 10 now. 10.
So basically, what you're telling me is these are the new hustlers of the senior citizen world.
Could you imagine you sit there, you're over there with your glass of scotch, you're retired, you're some old biddy, and you go to sit down with your other old biddy, and next thing you know, you're playing these two little kids. Right, you put your teeth in, and this kid's got a Capri Sun.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's sitting down kicking your ass at bridge.
What
would you rather do? Would you rather lose to an 8-year-old kid in a bridge tournament, or would you rather have like a 13-year-old black belt kid knock you on your ass?
Maybe this is a new style and a new form. Could it be COVID related, where it's going ahead and the sheer shock of a 10-year-old or an 8-year-old kicking the shit out of these people with playing the bridge game might put them into a cardiac arrest to the point of where they keel over? Are these the COVID twins?
He's been playing for a couple of years though. It was pre-COVID.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Kid's got mad skills. He really does.
Mad skills. Did you just use mad skills along with
bridge.
The game of bridge?
Yeah. Do you know how to play bridge?
No. I'm lucky if I can play solitaire.
Yeah. Well, I figured that solitaire for you means something sexual, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but so the kid is 8, his brother's 10. They win tournaments, and the kid is a life master at freaking bridge. My humble opinion is social services should have got involved in this a long time ago. This kid needs
absolutely.
This kid needs to go out in the sun and get hit in the face with a football, something.
Yeah. The kid's already retiring at the age of 6. I don't get it. I mean, it's absolutely obnoxious.
You know what's going to happen? He's going to grow up to be like Elon Musk.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Jerk off. So Bose, hold on a sec. I want to tell everybody a little bit about our favorite Gubs Radio.
Really?
Yep. Gubs Radio, look, we're coming out of this pandemic now, but during this entire quarantine and this pandemic time, Gubs Radio has been awesome. I try to tune in every day, a little bit here and there, listen to as many shows as possible. It's a great bunch of people. Beautiful thing I love about it is, like right now, we have about 4.5 people listening, and we'll be able to share the show later to get all the way up to 7.5 people. So that's a good thing too. But let me tell you a little bit about Gubs Radio. Monday through Friday during the daytime, you're sitting around, you're doing your work from home like I do. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 11 to 1. Right now it's probably around 11 to 12:15. They're kind of slacking. You got Sally and Tony doing Knock 'em Dead comedy radio show.
They did have an awesome guest on today, Mr. Nigel Fullerton.
I did see Mr. Nigel Fullerton. Always love him. The dude never looks unhappy. He's got the greatest smile, right? He's always looking happy. Great guy. Funny guy, too, by the way. Funny
Absolutely.
Guy. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, you got Sally and Tony on Knock 'em Dead comedy show. The reason they take off Wednesdays is so Danielle Asha and Eric Shevlin can put together their little show called Ashland.
And show nipples.
And unfortunately, Eric's, right, yes.
Yes.
But two great shows during the day. If you're not tuning in, you're missing out. A lot of fun there. Okay. Monday nights, Monday evening anyway, you got Steve and Emily, or Steve and Emily, or Steve Squared
Yes.
and Emily, or the Steve Show as they call it, 6:30. And 8 o'clock, you got Jam. You got Joe's Acoustic Mondays with Joe DeJesus, who, by the way, is unbelievable, and it's a great show, and you will love it if you like music. Okay.
He plays the ukulele, right?
Uh, yeah, it's the yeah, and the milk bottle with the thing.
Got it. Okay.
1:30 on Tuesdays, right? We got Jen and Marla's Ageless Adventures. New show. Today was the second one. Very funny. They're really good. Jen Lederer and Marla Schultz. If you're around during the day, or even if you want to watch it later on, you go to Gov's Radio and you can check all the shows. They're saved and you can watch them. Great new show though. Wednesdays, 7:30 at night. You got Bonnie and Mandy. And trust me, they always have a great topic, and somewhere in the background there is always a cocktail with each of them. So I love that about that show. Their third person on Three's Company, I don't know if he's back yet, but Tony Landolfi. But inevitably, it will be Three's Company. Right now, it's Three's Company with Bonnie and Mandy. Great show. 9 o'clock, Punk Rap, etc. with MJ Sullivan.
Yes.
And let's see what else. Thursdays, 12:30 or 1:30, whatever. We have Chef Felix. He either does the COVID-19 Iron Chef or he does Let's Eat Long Island. Always cool stuff. I know Bozy likes to watch all of it to get some recipe ideas and then not make the food. And then he goes to Chili's.
Absolutely, Rich.
Yeah. Yep. 6:30 Zencuda Soul Space by Georgia Rose.
Wait,
And
hold on. Did you say? Wait, hold on. Stop. Did you say Cuda Soul Space?
Zencuda.
Oh, I was thinking of Cuda. I don't
Yeah.
know. Okay, sorry.
Back away.
Sorry.
9 o'clock on Thursdays or thereabouts, depending on if and when he shows up on time or logs in. Our buddy Graz, Anthony Graziday, right, with Limo Talk and Bobby and Richie, and who else is with them? They always have it's
Michael Toole.
It's stadium seating on Limo Talk. So
Well, so you mean aside from the 4, there's usually about 8,
yeah,
16, 32.
Right.
Well, however you want to go ahead and multiply the amount of people that could be on that show at one time.
yes, but it's always a lot of laughs. Fridays 9:15. You can thank me later. 9:15. Carla Okerson, Tim Saliani, and Mike Keegan. Domestic Disturbance. Personally, my favorite show. I like it more than our show. They're funnier. Carla's better looking than Bozy. That's all I got. Domestic Disturbance. Very low key. They hardly ever argue or rant.
Never. But I believe that we should go ahead and state something real quick.
We're going to get
Considering
to
you
it.
brought up, you're going to get to it?
You talking about Graz?
No.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know what
Oh.
Hold that thought.
Yeah.
Hold that thought.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Saturdays, 5:30, Cars and Comedy with our friend Tom Galati. Always great. And if you like cars and you like laughing, then you want to watch this. 7 o'clock, the world famous, it doesn't get any better, right? Put Up, Shut Up, or Stand Up with Don Sill and Benny Rizzuti.
Yes.
You look, my partner Jeff Bozy over here was a internationally known champion. Did you win?
No.
Anyway, he was on Pazuzu. It's not important. 7 o'clock on Saturdays, always a great time. Always great. In addition, right now, every day at 2 o'clock, we're still doing these Quarantine Life shows. I can tell you that personally, I am very excited because I'm doing Quarantine Life on Thursday at 2, and the Tony Walker from Knock 'em Dead Comedy is going to join me, and we will be critiquing and rating 10 different Long Island French fries. And it's going to be a good one. Fridays, 8 o'clock, there's another Quarantine Life. Mandy, Mr. and Mrs., right? Jones?
Yes.
Why do I always forget her husband's name?
Glenn
and Mandy do Quarantine Life. And every Tuesday at 6:30, No Rhyme, No Reason, with the living legend Jeff Bozy and little old me. And that's it. So thanks for tuning in to Gov's Radio. Jeff, I know you want to bring up...
Yes.
Go ahead.
Listen, today, actually, we are hours away, and I really hope whoever watches and whoever we go ahead and spill this onto, listen, go to Gov's, go to Governor's Comedy Club Facebook page, or you can go on to their Instagram also. Instagram? How does somebody over 40 know about Instagram? Listen, there's a very, very amazingly funny comedian. His name is Tim Saliani. He's also part of the Domestic Disturbance, along with Keegan and Okerson. Listen, what I'm asking you, you only have this is the last day. The last day. All I'm asking you is go ahead, skip the kitten video, skip watching protest, go onto that page, find Tim Saliani, and just you got to four. Oh, excuse me, I got to make sure they're all there. Four. Thank you, because I lose fingers and toes. 4-star emojis. Comment on it. It's worth it. Watch the video even if you want to.
It's funny as hell.
Listen, I pissed my pants twice and I shitted. Not because of the video, just because I'm in my 40s. But go ahead, go on.
Is that the
Governor's
past
Comedy
tense?
Club.
Shitted?
Yes. Yeah, shitted. But go on that page, go on Governor's Comedy Club's page, vote for Tim Saliani. Today's the last day. We're not going to ask you next week. We're not going to ask you tomorrow. Today. Go put 4 stars. Be a human being. Do something decent.
And Bose, before I give you this final topic, I would like we'll chime in together on this. But folks, this Saturday from noon to 2,
yes,
outside of Governors in Levittown, okay, there's going to be a bunch of people from the Govs radio world, specifically Anthony Grazade the Graz from Limo Talk, GothamGold.com. And Mike O'Toole will be there. Mike O'Toole, by the way, I always have to give Mike a shout out because he helps me every time I have tech issues or have to set something up. The guy's great and nicest guy, and he also does the work, the beer show. I forgot. Did I leave him out? With him and Pete do the beer show, right?
What are you doing forgetting that?
On Govs Radio. However, Saturday, 12 to 2, outside of Governors in Levittown, they're going to be doing something called Food for the Hungry. Okay? And look, everyone's had a rough go over these last few months. People in our other little business here that we do, Jeff and I are lucky enough to have other careers outside of the comedy world. Some people rely on the entertainment and the comedy world. They've had a rough time. They weren't eligible for a lot of benefits and things like that. And the clubs have been closed. There haven't been any shows. And people are struggling. And they're a proud bunch. And they're a good bunch of people. We're going to do our best to raise some money and some food and whatnot for the people who need it. And I would ask anyone who's in that comedy world that does need anything, don't be embarrassed in any way. Reach out to Jeff Bosey, direct message him, and he will make sure that him and Graz circle back and help you out. I know that my buddy Bosey guaranteed a donation of $100, and I instantly went to 101 because I will not have this outrage. I will not be topped by a guy who shits his pants at age 40.
Hey,
not doing it.
Hey, listen, if you got to do the Price is Right math to beat me, that's fine by me.
So anyway, so folks, if you can donate, you can go on GovsRadio.com. Go on. You can go on the Limo Talk on that site.
Right.
I think they'll be doing a collection. Or stop by and see people.
Listen, we're collecting non-perishables. We're going to go ahead and donate them over to a pantry over there in Farmingdale. Any small donation. Listen, I'm pretty sure you have a nickel. I'm pretty sure you have $1. Or maybe we can go ahead and find that guy.
That lucky coin.
Grab his lucky coin. And like I said, whatever it is, no amount will be refused. You will not be judged. If you want to go ahead and pick, and you feel like you don't feel like donating to a comic,
you'll
because
be judged. It's not true. You'll be judged a little bit because we judge everybody. But in a good way.
But then, like I said, if you don't feel like doing that, bring dry non-perishable items, and so we can go ahead.
No leftovers from Chili's, though. No.
Yeah, no. And then we'll go ahead and we'll make sure we're trying to go out and listen. We're human beings. We're trying to go ahead and take care of others. Okay.
Right. And it's a great cause, and I can tell you, I hope some of the comedians that we know that do need a little help pick up the phone.
I had one person reach out. Listen to me. I had one person reach out. And like I said, there's no shame in it. I had one person reach out to me. I hope there are others.
That's good.
Go for it. Just DM me. I'm not going to let anybody know. That's it. And I'm not here to judge. I'm here to go ahead and help out. God damn it.
Yep. So, Bose, I'd like to end our show by talking a little bit about Let's talk about the comedy scene. Specifically, correct
Well,
me if I'm wrong, but aren't you getting back on stage this week?
wait, hold on. Before we dabble into that, you want to? Okay, you brought it up. You brought it up, and then, like I said, I have one more rant about our good friend over here.
Me?
Oh no, the other guy.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So, everybody, uh, I have reached out to a certain person to find out. Certain means hopefully somebody that will return my calls. Um, I the little room, not the little room. So it's going to have to be the patio. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm not sure. There is supposed to be a show on the 26th of this week. Terry McNeely is the host of the show, and he has a couple of other people. He has we have Mandy, we have Bonnie, and there's a couple of other great, decent people who are going to be on the
Is
lineup.
Will on that show too?
Is who?
Will? I thought I saw
Will.
Will Sharon?
Will,
No.
Will Sharon? If he is, he is. I can't. I don't remember. I can't remember. It was when I got the flyer for the show. It was December. So hopefully, if you guys want to go ahead and the show's still going on, go once again while you're going ahead and voting for Tim Saliani. Then you go ahead and you look to see if there is a show going on in which where I will be there performing my masterpieces and my lovely rants and decent exposure of the world, so all can have and hear in their wonderful resonating ears. So check it out, the 26th. Go to Governor's Comedy Club page and click on it. Get a tickets.
Are you
For the patio.
are you going in with new material?
I have a couple of new things. I have a couple of
Wait
new
a minute.
things.
Let's take this slowly here. Just to clarify,
Here we go. Yep.
finally delivering your jokes properly is not new material.
Oh,
It's the same material
just
delivered
done.
properly.
Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with shining up a shit.
You can't
Okay.
polish a turd, buddy.
Okay.
Otherwise you'd have kept those underwear, wouldn't you?
That's true also.
So the answer is you're doing a brand new set of new material, never before heard.
In the past 5 months,
Good.
yes.
No one on the planet has seen this material this year.
For 2020, some of the material. Sometimes we have to revert back to some of the stuff we've had just to
You're
make
killing my
sure.
marketing. You're killing it.
Listen, just so that we go ahead and we can keep it fresh in our heads.
Oh, okay.
Uh, how about you, good sir? When are you on stage next?
I got nothing.
Oh, okay.
I got nothing lined up. I'm not as. Listen, let's clear something up here. Bozy. When you say the name Bozy out in the Long Island comedy community, people light up. They light up. It's almost like I can't explain it. It's a mysterious reaction, but everyone likes the Bose, you know. So like shows get booked, and they go, "Let's put Bozy on," and I'm like, "Do you know Jeff Bozy? Have you seen Jeff Bozy?" And they're like, "No, everyone loves him." You're the only guy that gets that reaction. Well, there's a couple other guys that people like, but you're like Switzerland. You're right down the middle.
Yes.
You know, you get along with both sides. For all I know, you're a double agent. I don't even know. You're probably doing, but you get invited to all these shows. What do? I buy tickets to these shows to sit in the crowd, to have my 2 beers
Well,
and listen to you.
in all fairness, sir, and like I said, if we like to air out the dirty laundry, at any point you can go ahead and throw on a show of your own and be on it.
Well, there's that, but I would need a venue to open.
That's
So,
true. Well,
you
like I
think we
said,
should do? Do you think we should do shows?
that would be great. Listen, we're in phase 3. Okay,
Tomorrow, right?
and so far, if I'm looking at the timeline, it's been every 2 weeks.
As long as we don't any of the
Screw
numbers
up.
don't elevate, right?
Right, as soon as we don't screw up.
Right.
So if maybe you're correcting, maybe July, we should be able to start being into the brokerage, McGuire's, the little room, the big room. You okay? Do you see spirits?
No,
Is it the guy's
my dog just came in.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the guy's father who gave him the lucky coin.
You know what?
So,
I wish he'd pay me a visit.
real quick before I mean, we were talking so lovely about my comedy career, your comedy career, and how hopefully I'll be on the show the 26th of this month.
Where?
Check it out over at Governor's in Levittown. Maybe it's the patio. Maybe it's by the dairy barn. We don't know. We shall find out. Either way, no matter where it is, it could be, hey, listen, I will put on my A game, even if it consists in front of a garage, you know? So,
I got a visitor.
oh, look at this. It's Puppy's Emporium.
This is Lenny.
I don't know how you could tell them apart.
Well, Benny's not here, is in the city,
Okay.
and Enzo has a different collar.
Okay. Oh, so we did it by collar.
Right.
Got it. Okay. So,
Listen, honestly, I'm glad you're getting back on there. I'm glad the comedy
yeah,
clubs
so
are
am I.
opening.
I've been dying for this.
I mean, it's great that they're opening the clubs up and they're starting out with basically a superstar, Jeff Bosey, which is
Well, I don't mean to brag that hard, you know.
great. And
But listen,
so,
if you
are you
ever have
nervous?
I get you. Want to know what? I'll admit I have a small amount of a jitter because it's been so long and the repetition of it all has left my body. So it's been back to pre-comedy for me, and so I feel a little bit of the jitter, a little bit.
Do you know your set?
Yes, I remember my set, smartass. The thing is, it's once you get past. For me, it's once you get past the first joke, then everything else, it's muscle memory and it comes back real fast.
So how do we never talked about this, and we started. Actually, this week right now is my second anniversary of doing stand up, and you're about slightly longer.
I'm only like what am I? I'm a month ahead of you or 2 months ahead.
Yeah. So when you write your material for your set, do you factor in that there'll be no laughter?
Absolutely, every time. That's why I have a 30-minute set.
So when you do like an 8-minute set, you got to write like 7 minutes and 58 seconds worth of material.
Yes.
Yeah, it's tough, right?
Well, actually, what I do is I bring it down to 7 minutes 30 seconds, so at least this way someone can introduce me properly.
Slowly,
yes.
Right.
Like say my name phonetically, clap it out,
and then you end your set with that 15 seconds of. Whoa, I think my time's almost up.
Exactly.
Is that a light in the background?
Exactly. I say that every time around the 6-minute mark, and then they're still scrambling to get the MC up.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, I'm excited though. I'm excited for things to get rocking and rolling. I know. I mean, we see the emails. Governors has taken unbelievable steps to get these places ready, and
yes,
everything from a new machines of whatever the heck they're emitting and
yes, with epi filters.
I think it's gamma rays. Everyone's going to come out all jacked up and green and whatever. But the place
it's not my color, but still,
place is going to be rocking. And people, listen, I've been optimistic the whole time. I think people need to laugh after this. They're going to need to laugh. They need to get back out there. So what you want to do is you want to get there in time for the comedian before Jeff and the one after Jeff. Because you're going to want to go out and you're going to want to laugh, is what I'm trying to tell you.
You son of a bitch.
So, Bose, we got literally 50 seconds left.
All right, well, listen.
What do you want to circle back on?
Let's circle back about one thing. Listen, guys, if you do happen to go ahead and you want to photo op with me, that's perfectly okay. That's within reason because you want to know why? A photo op with me is not as controversial as a man that needs to go ahead such as this man right here, who needs to have a photo op in front of a church, or as today, where he definitely needed to bring a gaggle of people so he can go ahead and have a photo op in front of his brand new wall. Well, thank you for going ahead.
Did he do that? I missed it.
Yes, he wanted to go ahead, and he's like, "It's a wonderful wool. It's reinforced. It's got cement. It's got rebar. You
Oh
know, the
well.
things that the construction people put in." So either way, photo ops with me, okay. And then when this guy gets back out, photo ops with Rich, absolutely okay. And ask him for a signature.
Say goodnight, Bozy.
Good night, Bozy.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. No rhyme, no reason. We're gonna see you soon at one of the governors.